He'd rather not lather. The Tehran Times, where I get all my news, reports they found a man in Iran who hasn't bathed in 60 years. He's sitting right next to me. Anyway, so what's worse? Not showering or never changing your clothes? It's time once again for
Red Eye Debate 2014, live from the Red Eye Debate Center.
Welcome back to the Red Eye Debate Center. I'm Greg Gutfeld. Tonight's topic, Amu Haji, the Iranian man who is apparently the world record holder for the longest time not taking a shower. Congrats. Just narrowly beating out Johnny Depp. The 80-year-old believes being clean will make him sick. True. And spends most of his time living off the land, smoking a pipe packed with animal feces. Sounds like Jesse. Apparently, he went through some emotional setbacks in his youth and decided to live an isolated life. Now he says he sleeps in a hole, drinks water from a rusty oil can, and his favorite food, rotten porcupine. I knew we'd have something in common. The debate question, obviously, is what's worse, never bathing or changing your clothes? Jedediah?
Never bathing. If you don't bathe, I mean, that's dirt.
But you dated him.
Actual,
you dated him in the 90s.
I dated him beforehand, before when he was still bathing. I used to bathe him, actually.
Plus, to be fair, in the 90s, he'd only gone like 40 years without.
That's not that weird.
That's not bad.
And you left out what he eats. He eats rotten meat. He drinks from a rusty oil can.
I just said that.
Oh, you said it all?
Yes.
Sorry, I wasn't listening to him.
Oh my God, that was the whole last thing I said.
Sorry, I'm sorry, I spaced out sometimes.
That's all right. Jesse, you've been there.
To Tehran?
No, I mean metaphorically.
Both.
Not washing for years. But he had the guts to actually stick with it. He didn't get out of his funk. You got out of your funk.
I did, yeah.
You lost your funk.
I did. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, if we're just gonna give awards now to record holders to insane people,
yes,
then I would like to nominate the guy in my neighborhood who almost certainly has masturbated on the world's most mailboxes. That's gotta be worth something.
Yes. Yeah. I told Killmeat he's got to go somewhere else. Killmeat Thompson, my old buddy from high school.
Oh, KT.
Yeah, he's a weirdo. Has a fetish. Yep. Gavin, I love this part about him. When he needs a haircut, he burns it off over a fire. That's kind of awesome.
Just take one of your dreads and just singe it a little bit.
Yes, exactly.
Well, I think this should be some embarrassment for the administration because there was a lot of talk about Iran having nuclear weapons, and they said they had evidence, and they had done all these sort of aerial photographs where you could see uraniums. And it turns out that it was his foreskin. And I think that it's time that the administration admits they were wrong.
That was not where I was. I thought you were going to say something brilliant like, we can't find their nuclear enrichment facilities, but we can find this.
It's about
No, stop it, you weirdo.
But equally as dangerous.
If you laugh at this, he'll just continue.
I can't help it.
Andy.
Yes.
One laughed, and New York City's gone.
All right. Andy, should we, or you rather, be jealous of him? He doesn't have a care in the world, other than where he can find more animal crap to smoke.
That's kind of my life. I don't really see what the difference is. A couple of things. I tweeted Elon Gale, who's the producer of The Bachelor.
Yes.
And I asked him to please put this guy on the show.
Yeah.
His response was, can't too tall.
Oh, wow.
I don't know what that means. For this record holder thing, he can't prove that he holds a record for this.
That's true.
There is absolutely no way to prove how long
Carbon dating.
you've gone since you bathed. No, unless somebody saw you take your last bath 60 years ago.
I told you I gave him his last
Yeah,
bath.
so I think this guy's a liar and a cheat.
Take a booger out and carbon date.
The Tehran Times piece is fantastic, and it sort of gets to what you said about should we be jealous of him. This guy actually wrote, after all, maybe Amu Haji is showing us an alternative and uncongenial way of life to live. And who's to say who's right and who's wrong?
Exactly. Alternative lifestyle wins again.
Yeah. But then they wrote, I'm assuming this is a bad translation, but this is what it says. He has no fear of getting rubbed at nights because he has no possessions.
Robbed.
Yeah, I'm assuming that was a bad translation.
I don't know about the,
But I'm guessing he has no fear of being rubbed at night either.
Yeah, both of those.
Can I just say, though, I'm a germaphobe, right? I sanitize my hands when I touch. Now
She's afraid of them. And aren't we all?
No,
They have a shady past.
When I'm on the subway, I sanitize. This guy who's filthy is seemingly healthy, alive.
Yes.
So I think we're all a bunch of nuts, actually.
Yes.
It made me rethink my whole life.
Well, maybe you should go to Tehran and
Maybe I
make
should
passionate
get
love to
dirty
him.
with him.
But can we agree as far as the debate, the actual debate topic goes, which is worse, not bathing or wearing dirty clothes?
Yeah.
After 60 years, it probably doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's one and the same. They stick together like fat people in a recliner.
Yep.
All right.
Go ahead. I thought, at the end of the article, I don't know if you know, they pointed out that he did admit that he suffered emotional trauma as a child, and it's like you had me at smoking animal feces.